In update 1.24, Wargaming is planning on changing the Tour of Duty, and this could be the death of casual clans. Now, the current system, if we go into the Tour of Duty screen, you will see that there is personal contribution and progression. Now, on the progression, you'll see that there is a white line that has gone all the way up. This is the clan's progression through the Tour of Duty. As you can see, this is all the way maxed out to the last box. Now, the clan does not get those boxes until such point as the personal contributions have caught up to it. As you can see, if I get 1,500 personal contribution points, I will unlock this box. And in this box is 1,000 resources for the clan. This goes all the way up until the fourth box, which is 6,000 resources for the clan. Past that, the clan doesn't earn anything. It's now just all for the player, whoever earns it. But these resources are very, very good for the clan, and very, very good in the current system, because that is 13,500 resources for 13,500 points. Now, this Tour of Duty resets every 2 weeks, which means per player they can give the clan 27,000 resources each month, and obviously also get some rewards in return. Now, even if you're just a semi-active player in a clan, you should easily be able to get to this 13,500 points per 2 weeks just by playing normally. Remember, this is every 2 weeks. This isn't every week, this isn't every day. You just need to get to 13,500 points per every 2 weeks, which you then obviously will complete challenges to get those points. And I don't know how this all works, to be honest. I don't know when it resets. I don't know. I've never looked at these tasks, right? Because I have just gained them just by playing the game. And I have not once ever looked in here. And every single time I'm playing the game, you'll watch it on my stream. If you did watch my streams, you'll see that I've just earned boxes, right? Because I've just been playing the game. They are very, very simple tasks, usually. So I would say if you are just a semi-active player, you can easily get to this stage every single 2 weeks. So that then means you are gaining 27,000 per semi-active player that is playing in your clan. Now, I have around about 30 people that I would say would easily get that 6,000 resource pack, which then means obviously you get 13,500, 27,000 per month for that player. So you do 27,000 times 30, which is 810,000 per month. And now 810,000 is more than enough to go and make some credit boosters for everybody to use. As you can see, if we go to the financial unit, if I want to go and purchase 10, it's going to cost 85,000. If I want to go and get 50, it's 425k industrial resources. So that means that I can make basically 100 credit boosters each month. Now, if we go into the test server, you'll see that this is now split into 2 things. There's Tour of Duty to the right, and then Tour Missions. Let's look at the Tour Missions for now. As you will see, there are 3 missions that can be completed each day. There is 24 hours, that's each day, new missions will appear. This gives you 500 boxes per player per day. Now, this means that you will gain 15,000 per player every month. Now, that is a big, big step down from 27,000 per player each month. Which then, if I'd done my active players, which I said was roughly 30, remember I had 810,000 resources each month basically for my active people, that's now dropped down to 450k. But it gets even worse than that, because not everybody wants to play in a platoon or a detachment. And these 2 other ones require a platoon or detachment. Which means that if I have an active player that doesn't want to platoon with someone and just wants to play solo, they are only going to be earning 100 boxes per day. Which then means I'll be earning 3,000 per month from that player. And then means that I'll be gaining only 90,000 per month from all my active people if they weren't to play in a platoon. Yeah. So this update really, really sucks for casual and solo players. Because without going into strongholds and doing battles and stuff like that, the clan is not going to earn enough industrial resources. One more thing that I've just noticed, just looking at these missions, is how idiotic they are as well. Does this mean that I have to complete this once, this one twice, and this one 3 times? Either way, okay, that's 6 games basically to complete everything, if you were to get lucky. But my god, do you have to get lucky if you want to complete this one? In a tier 8 to 10 vehicle, earn at least 1,450 base XP, yes that's base XP, in a battle when playing in a platoon. Or just win a battle in a detachment. And then if we go ahead and take from this kind of thing, that it would imply that I have to do this twice, 1,450 base XP is a hell of a lot of XP to do as an average player. And remember, we're speaking about how this will affect casual clans. That is a lot of XP to do. I don't think that an average player will do that in a day, especially if they got to do it twice. Now, I would struggle to get 1,450 base XP in a game. I'd have to be playing tier 8 premiums. I'd have to do something, you know, like get 6k damage in a tier 10 game or something like that, right? Because that's the only way that you're going to get high XP numbers. What is an average player meant to do with that? I would probably do this maybe 1 in 15 to 20 games that I would actually get 1,450 base XP. That is an absolutely dumb mission to give someone. And then the alternative, just win a battle in a detachment. That does not correlate to that, does it? Now, I can understand from Wargaming's perspective that they want to make the secondary mission easy so that you just play in a clan, right? You play in a detachment, play in a clan, and then that's it. That's the mission's done. Whereas you would then have to go and play a little bit more if you want to do it in a platoon, or a hell of a lot more regarding this mission. But that whole pushing people towards strongholds will probably backfire quite badly, because a lot of people won't care and they may even leave the game over it. And the problem is, I can't blame them. I don't want to play strongholds. At the bare minimum, these should all be made solo only and give a little bit more resources. It should be made so that you get 750 boxes per day, which would then equal 22,500 per month for an active player. And this should be straight up removed, or at least lowered to maybe like 1,000 base XP. You can keep the detachments if they want to play it easy, but you have to make these missions at least obtainable for the average player, because this is not currently. Now, another thing that I really don't agree with is them giving away the Caro as a reward, because anybody that has played campaign and earned it, it's just like a massive kick in the teeth to you. And I mean, at this point, Wargaming's already plastered it all over the place with promotions or, you know, advertisements saying, hey, you can get yourself a Caro in the Tour of Duty. So I don't think it's going to change at all. But I feel like this is a massive kick in the face, because if you've earned it, you've earned it, and it shouldn't be obtainable in other ways other than in Clan Wars, right? And I'm not going to open this full can of worms of, like, you know, well, the M16 121B were obtainable now in the Bond store, whereas before they're only in Clan Wars. I mean, yeah, but they were kind of old vehicles, so you can maybe understand it in that regard. But the Caro is one of the vehicles that is quite liked within the community as a reward tank. Because, yes, it has a derpy gun, but of all the others, it's probably up there with the one to pick between the VKK and the Caro, and maybe E6 for randoms. So I feel like this is just a massive, like, I don't understand why they put it in. So really, it kind of annoys me that this is here. But, you know, as I said, it's been advertised all over the place now that you can get a Caro in the next Tour of Duty, so I doubt it's going to change. Anyway, I think I've said enough. Change these missions to solo only, get rid of this stupid base XP thing, and make it so that it's roughly 750 boxes per day per person. I don't know, this whole system is just a mess. It really is. And I don't think anybody wanted it, nobody asked for it, because the current one works very, very well. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you all in the next one.